I was just laying down right now on my bed, scrolling through Twitter, and then I saw Sammy Watkins tweet, "Where am I going to play next?" And then I was like, okay, cool, whoever gets is going to be good. And then DeAndre Hopkins says, "Reunited, ... And then it got me thinking, what if Sammy Watkins came on the Houston Texans? What type of damage would he do? Cue the intro.
The city of the dream team, Hakeem, Turing, Beyonce, yeah, me. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block made a hot spin.
Hello everybody, welcome back to 713 Houston Sportcast. I'm your host, Ruben Calavera. We're still doing a giveaway for a lovely poster up here. As soon as I get to 500 subscribers, we're more than halfway there. I'll give one out. Stay active in the comments, stay active in the chat. Let's get on with this video. Sammy Watkins played the last couple of years for the Kansas City Chiefs, and he was okay. He was their number 3 option. And this season, he had 52 catches, 673 yards, along with 3 touchdowns. If you look at Will Fuller's stats for this season, he had pretty much the same stats that Sammy Watkins had. The only difference was that Sammy Watkins played a full 16 games. And you might think, well, if Fuller had the same and he was injured, why would you want Sammy Watkins? And here's why I would love Sammy Watkins on this Houston Texans team. Not only is he a Clemson guy, in college, if you saw DeAndre Hopkins and Sammy Watkins, you couldn't go wrong. They were unstoppable. And the Deshaun Watson's from Clemson as well. But in Kansas City, like I said, he wasn't the number 1 option. He was the number 2 option. He was the 3rd option. Most of the targets were going to Tyreek Hill. Most of the targets were going to Travis Kelce. And then he had to share targets with Demarcus Robinson, many other wide receivers. And, on this Houston Texans team, Sammy Watkins could be the number 2. And, he had a respectable season, 52 catches, 673 yards, and 3 touchdowns. When Tyreek Hill was suspended, he was the guy, and he was doing very, very well. In his first game, he had like 100 and something yards with 2+ touchdowns. He was an absolute beast. And then once Tyreek Hill came back, once Patrick Mahomes got in the groove again because he was injured, he kind of fell to the side. But then in the playoffs, he led the wide receivers in receptions and yards. So that gives me hope, right? Because Sammy Watkins is a very good wide receiver. Let's not forget, with the Buffalo Bills, he was the number 1 guy. He had one season where he had 1,200 yards, a Pro Bowl wide receiver. He has the size. He has the speed. He has reliable hands. He could win the 50-50 ball, and he is a good complement aside DeAndre Hopkins because they're kind of a polar opposite, right? Sammy Watkins, he could go get the deep ball. DeAndre Hopkins is a possession wide receiver. Adding Sammy Watkins on this Houston Texans team is going to be dangerous because you're going to get, a 16-game season out of him. He hasn't been hurt that much. And then not only that, he's going to be your direct number 2. So who knows what type of, what type of production he will see on this Houston Texans team because the only person who's going to be in front of him is DeAndre Hopkins. It's not going to be Darren Fells. It's not going to be, Kenny Stills. Sammy Watkins is going to come in and be the number 2 option for this Houston Texans team, and he could have 800+ yards and multiple touchdowns because, as we know, Deshaun Watson loves to throw the football. Bill O'Brien loves to throw the football. So it's just a matter of what are you willing to give up for a Sammy Watkins, But I love that I love that DeAndre Hopkins is recruiting him. I love that he's giving us, suggestions. Hey, let's go, let's try to get this guy. Let's build up this wide receiver core because if we could be honest, aside from Hopkins, Fuller and Still sometimes, Fuller is just an injury issue, but still sometimes he was here, sometimes he wasn't. And adding a wide receiver like Sammy Watkins is going to be absolutely just crazy. I'm excited for the possibility of signing somebody with the caliber of Sammy Watkins. He's a Super Bowl wide receiver. He has the playoff experience, and bringing that to the Houston Texans team, he's going to bring a new type of attitude. He's going to be the guy who's going to motivate these guys, and it will be a fun time having the Clemson wide receivers and a Clemson quarterback. But let me know what you guys think, guys. Should we go ahead and try to get Sammy Watkins, or should we find more options out there? I personally love, if we got him. If we didn't, I would not mind it at all. As you guys know, I'm for Robbie Anderson. I want Robbie Anderson. But if we get Sammy Watkins, I wouldn't be mad. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, go Texans. You guys have a blessed day.